All right, so here's a quick one on the ready for me. I didn't get this put up yesterday, I apologize. But quick review on how to multiply and write each expression as a trinomial, right? What you're going to do is you're going to use the generic box to help you. And you're multiplying. So if you're multiplying two binomials, you should have four terms, hence four boxes. Well, 3x and 1, I'm going to have 2x and minus 9. Make that look a little bit more like a negative there, right? And what I'm going to do is find the area of all four individual boxes. How do you find area? Area is times, length times width. So 3x times 2x is 6x squared, because I have 3 times 2 is 6, x and x is x squared. 2 times 1 is 2x. 3 times 9 is 27x, but it's a negative 9, so it's negative 27. Negative 9 times 1 is negative 9. I'm going to combine these two sections. So here's my four terms, but I'm going to write it as one term. So 6x squared minus 25x minus 9. So there's a bit of a review. We did a couple of those the previous day in class. The next section, the first thing I ask is, what form do you see? What form you should see is vertex form. Okay, and not to mention, it says, if we read the directions, given vertex form. So if I'm given vertex form, I should know the vertex. The vertex is h and k. Well, there's h, there's k, sort of. The stupid idiosyncrasy you got to remember is if it says x plus 5, it's actually minus 5. So my vertex is minus 5, minus 4. What are my x-intercepts? Well, the only way we talked about, or the easy way we talked about to find x-intercepts, is if I know factored form. I don't know factored form. The y-intercept is the c value in standard form. I don't know standard form. And the stretch, that's a, no matter what form you're in. What value is a in question number 4? You should be stating it's 1. A is going to be 1 in factored form, a is going to be 1 in standard form. How do I convert from one form to another? Well, take this form right here, vertex form, and we haven't done this, right? But what I can do is what this is telling me, x plus 5 squared, is this, x plus 5 times x plus 5 minus 4. That's what it's saying, right? All I did was write it out in expanded form. Gee, now what can I do? Well, follow your order of operations. Everything reverts back to that. What can I do? I can multiply. I have two binomials. I better have four terms. X squared is the first term. 5x is the second term. 5x is the third term. And plus 25 is the fourth term. Don't forget about your minus 4. The next thing I'm going to do is combine like terms. Well, gee, I have two sets of like terms. So x squared plus 10x plus 21. Oh my gosh, this is standard form, and I know that out of standard form, c is the y-intercept, so now I know that. Well, gee, we did a lot of practice from standard form to factored form. How did we do that? We multiplied a times c, 21 times a, I got 21, I list my factors of 21, which are 1 and 21 and 3 and 7. Which factors add to give me 10? Gee, x plus 3, this is easier because a is 1, and x plus 7. There's my factored form. But wait a second, you got to remember the stupid idiosyncrasy with factored form, like with vertex form. We actually set these equal to 0 and solve. So my x-intercepts are negative 3 and 0, negative 7 and 0. Voila, you're done, right? Your work is pick any 5 in this section in the ready. I don't care which 5 you do. Number 10, if you follow the directions, well, actually I didn't say don't do number 10 in the directions, but don't do number 10. I want you to skip the set. I want you to do number 17. That was kind of a little bit of a challenge one. We'll do 18 and 19. I'll show you some other shortcuts for those ones today in class. And I wanted you to do 20, both A and B. And I will tell you, in 20, both A and B, they should match. So you're going to manipulate this side, which is multiply. You're going to manipulate this side, and I'll give you a little hint. 4 times x plus 2 times x plus 2 is how you should write that, minus 64. That gives you a start, right? And they both should be equal to each other. So there you go.